morning, good afternoon, good evening, good whenever it is you're tuning in. Welcome to Ticket Price Top 10 Edition. With you as always, I am your co-host Jake, and with me as always, co-host extraordinaire, and the only man who still thinks Outpost 31's chess master was a cheating bitch. Tevis at Master Control. Tevis, how are you, sir?
Kurt Russell was justified.
The computer didn't cheat him.
Cheating AI piece of shit.
This cheating AI bitch.
And he just gave it a little drink. That's all he did.
Little drinky poo right in the motherboard.
I think he had a few of them himself before he gave one to the computer.
Oh.
He seemed to be a little drunk.
He might have
throughout that.
Don't mind him. He just drunk. Another Kurt Russell movie. Wait, can we just make Kurt Russell movie references about a Kurt Russell movie?
Absolutely.
I'm in. Wait, when can we just have the Kurt Russell episode?
When we do Bone Tomahawk?
No, not Bone Tomahawk.
Yes.
No, I was thinking like Escape from New York or something. Not Bone Tomahawk.
I'll do Escape from New York, not Escape from LA.
What about Big Trouble in Little China?
Okay.
Sold. What about Deepwater Horizon?
Yes.
I'm running out of Kurt Russell. What about Guardians of the Galaxy 2?
Yes.
He carried that one.
Overboard.
Which one's Overboard?
Him and Goldie Hawn.
Oh, okay. I wanted to say Goldie Hawn, but I couldn't. That's the one they met, right?
Oh, that I don't know.
Because they met on the 7 movie, and they've been together ever since. It's actually a very warming Hollywood love story.
Yeah, and they're not married either.
It's the one, because they've never felt the need to.
Yeah,
they just been together for like 50 years. Good on you guys.
Absolutely.
By the way, Kurt Russell, Goldie Hawn, you ever want to come on the show and let us fawn over you, and we'll talk about your guys' favorite movies?
Hell yeah, I'm all for that. Bone Tomahawk.
Not Bone Tomahawk. Slap the shit out of you. We're not talking about Bone Tomahawk today. No, this is the Top 10 edition. We are revisiting episodes 31 through 40 and talking about the best character from each movie. So, for those of you who maybe missed the previous Top 10 where we talked about our personal favorite rankings for these movies, we are going to be looking at Captain Underpants, Black Adam, Ford vs. Ferrari, Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark, Jaws, The Fighter, I, Robot, Thor, The Green Mile, and Ghostbusters. Let's dive in. Episode 31, Captain Underpants. Tevis, I started last week. You start this one. Favorite or best character from Captain Underpants, episode 31. And if I may, realistically, there are probably 2 choices. But if we're being even more realistic, there's one choice. And I'm curious if you picked him.
Oh, yeah, there's only one choice in this movie.
Yeah.
There's not a bad character in this movie.
No.
So all the choices would be correct.
No.
But this one is more correct.
Yes?
It's Professor Poopy Pants.
No.
What?
What?
Professor Poopy Pants.
Tra-la-la. No. Everyone knows the best character is Captain Underpants / Principal Krupp.
No.
Yes.
Professor Poopy Pants has the best lines. He says what we all want to say.
I will take flight like the mighty ostrich.
He has almost all the best lines. That's it. He is Professor Poopy Pants is the best character.
Captain Underpants, the titular character, is the best character. Or his alter ego, Principal
Professor Poopy Pants.
Fuck you. Principal Krupp is... All right. I can see how this episode's gonna go. Professor Poopy Pants, indeed. No, best character is Captain Underpants.
It's okay to be wrong once in a while.
I wouldn't know. It's never happened. All right. This one. Okay. Are we ready to move on? You want to keep fighting about this?
We're moving on.
Actually, hold on.
Professor Poopy.
We're not moving on.
Oh, we're not. Okay.
There is, man, this movie has no bad characters. If you have not watched Captain Underpants, get your kids, get your friends, get whoever, watch it by yourself. Watch Captain Underpants. This movie is hilarious. Genuinely laugh out loud funny. Watch Captain Underpants, and I want our sequel. Hashtag Captain Underpants and the big number 2. Now we can move on. I will not stop singing the praises of Captain Underpants. Okay, episode 32, Black Adam. All right. There is literally only one pick that could possibly, in a movie filled with god-awful characters, there is only one character not god-awful.
The kid, right?
Oh, fight you.
Look, hey, hang on.
Oh.
I think I'm there. I think I have it.
All right. Maybe.
It's Dr. Fate.
It's Dr. Fate.
It's Dr. Fate.
Doc
100%.
Pierce Brosnan is the only good thing in this terrible, terrible movie.
What they should have done is taken the Dr. Fate character with Pierce Brosnan, put him over to the side.
Like, removed him from the movie?
Removed him from the movie. Take what they had left over for the Black Adam movie, flush it down the toilet, and then go make a fucking Dr. Fate movie with Pierce Brosnan.
I actually agree with everything you just said. Except, why would you do that to that poor septic system?
That is true.
I'll tell you right now, and we're American, and I take famously huge dumps, a la Drax from Guardians. I know a thing or two about modern American plumbing, and there is no toilet in the United States right now that could handle a turd the size of Black Adam.
God, that movie was terrible.
It's so bad. But the best character, best performed, best written, most
interesting by far.
Dr. Fate.
By far. And I don't know anything about it.
Don't know, and I want to learn more.
And I do, yes.
Yeah.
He was cool looking. His outfit was so cool.
The helmet?
The helmet was cool, and the way he could talk, the sound of his voice when he's got that helmet on was so good. And then you have him surrounded by the fucking turd squad.
The Turd Brigade.
The Justice Society.
Yeah, they're not the Justice League, they're the Justice Society. Jerk off.
God, such a disappointing.
All right, episode 33, Ford versus Ferrari.
There's only one pick here.
Yeah, there is. Ken Miles.
Absolutely.
It's
Christian Bale.
I could see someone picking Shelby, and I wouldn't disagree.
Right.
Because I get it. Carol Shelby is fun, and he's cool. And Matt Damon's great. But for me, it's Ken Miles.
Absolutely. Yeah. Christian Bale just elevates that character. He makes him so likable. And he's not a likable character. If in anybody else's hands, I don't think they would have pulled it off.
No, the amount of charm and charisma you have to have and ability to pull that off. It's a short list of actors who could do it.
Very, very short.
Ford versus Ferrari, great movie.
Great movie.
But Ken Miles is the best. Even though he didn't get out.
Sometimes they don't get out.
Oh.
Heartbreaking.
That
just gave me chills.
I'm okay. All right. We have to move on.
It's been 6 months, Shell. Sometimes I just don't get out.
I wanted to throw a wrench of pop when he said that.
God, I am literally getting goosebumps going down my legs just thinking about that scene.
We got to move on. It's about to get weepy in here.
I'm gonna fucking cry.
All right. Episode 34. Scary stories to tell in the dark. going to let you start on this one. Best/favorite character.
This one was a little difficult.
This one was hard.
And not that there wasn't a good character that just stood out above the rest. I think they were all just kind of the middle of the road.
Right. There was no breakout star.
No. So I picked Chucky. Just because
that turd fishing
the bag of shit throwing Spider-Man costume.
I forgot about that. Mom, I wanted to be Spider-Man, not some kind of Spider-Man.
He was funny, and I don't know. I liked him. I liked him a lot.
That's a good pick. I almost went Chuck. I almost went Good Sir Charles, but, he didn't get enough oxygen in the womb. So I went with a character that I could relate to the most. Minor character. We don't see much of them. But what we do see and what we get to hear about, to me, I thought was really strong and really touching. And there's one scene in particular that cemented it for me. In my opinion, best character in Scary Stories, Roy Nichols, Stella's father.
Stella's dad, yeah.
You've got
Dean Norris.
You've got a guy. His wife left. Did she die or did she just abandon them?
That I don't remember.
I think. Well, she abandoned them, but I don't know if she was still out in the world at the time the movie takes place.
Yeah, that I don't remember.
So you've got a man. He's heartbroken. His wife abandoned him. He's got a little girl to raise. He's working hard and doing his best. And he's not there for her as much as he wants to be. And that's important. It's not that he isn't there for her like so many deadbeat parents we've seen in other movies, a la Where the Crawdads Sing, right? Or Gremlins. Right?
He was an inventor. He had to be on the road.
Shut up.
To push his stupid fucking gadgets.
He made the illogical logical. What more do you want? No. So Roy, because he's working, he's providing. And the scene where Stella is pretty sure she's going to die and there's no coming home. And she calls him. And he's just like, baby, what do you talk to me? We can get through this. Like, he's supportive and he is a good father. And he's a good man. And every scene he's in, the few there are, and it's mostly the phone calls. It is so, to me, that was the most emotionally powerful moment in the whole movie. And it's so good. Best character, Roy.
That's a good pick. I like that.
And you know what? I truly believe if Stella had gone to him in the beginning, I think he would have believed her. And I think he would have helped.
You're probably right.
As a rational adult, he might have been slow to believe it, but he would have played along to support his daughter to the point that he would have
seen what
he
was
would have seen
taking place.
and then been there like 100%.
That's a really good pick.
Thank you. All right. Episode 35, Jaws. There are 3 picks here. None of them are wrong.
But there's only one.
No, I just said there are 3.
No, that's similar to Captain Underpants, the first epic movie.
Right.
There's only one pick, but they're all good characters.
No, I believe you could pick any of the main 3, and you're right.
Okay.
All right. Who?
Nope.
No,
you go first. Show me your cards.
All right. I went the basic pick.
Okay.
I went the obvious pick. I went the believable, likable, everyman pick. I went Sheriff Brody.
What?
I cannot think of a movie hero that I root for as much as Sheriff Brody. Move over John McClane, you fucking balding asshole. Sheriff Brody. That is my pick for everyman hero of all time.
Okay. Well, I went
the even more basic
bitch pick. Pumpkin spice latte. Quint.
Sorry, Richard Dreyfuss.
Yeah, he's okay. I like him, but
Hooper's fine.
He's fine.
Robert Shaw, Captain Quint.
What else? What is there to say? Fantastic.
Amazing.
That character. It sucks that he it sucks that he wasn't in the movie longer. I would almost want to just watch him out on the ocean battling sharks, multiple sequels, just him. I would
Shark Hunter.
Just hang out with him and his alcohol.
But because hear me out. If they were to say, Jake and Tevis, we want you guys to do a movie with Quint as your main character, this would be my argument for what that movie should be. It would be a prequel.
Oh, yeah.
About him surviving the Indianapolis sinking.
Absolutely.
But this is the problem. Finding someone who could do the role.
There's nobody. It's got to be Robert Shaw.
No one could do it.
No. I agree.
So, farewell and adieu to you fair Spanish ladies.
You know the thing about a shark? He's got lifeless eyes. Black eyes, like a doll's eyes.
Come on, Chief, daylight's wasting. See, you brought your rubbers. His laugh, I can't do it, but his laugh.
Chief, this isn't no Boy Scout picnic. See, you got your rubbers.
He's fantastic. He is fantastic.
See, you went Quint, I went Brody. The two that actually killed the shark.
Yeah, one gave it indigestion and the other one...
Between the barrels. And here's the thing, Quint gets eaten. But if you watch, because it's easy to miss, because he's being thrashed around and you're watching the shark. You're watching the main action. But if you look, he's wielding a machete.
Oh, yeah.
Fighting back.
Yeah.
He dies fighting.
Yeah.
So
he doesn't give up at all.
He doesn't drop his harpoon.
And swim away.
Yeah, Hooper, you ass.
Big puss.
All right. Episode 36, The Fighter. I'm going to say it. We've said it every goddamn time. For me, there was only one pick. There's only one actual best character in this movie.
Yeah.
I went with Mikey O'Keefe.
Shit.
Oh, you forgot about Mikey O'Keefe.
Yeah, fuck, I did. I totally forgot about him.
Local police officer, normal guy who sees a chance in Mark Wahlberg's Mickey and just wants to train him and wants to train him properly for his own sake. So Mickey has a chance to actually be the boxer he could be without his family anchoring him down, right? He's just a good guy. He's just a good guy trying to do what's best for the people he cares about. And played by the actual Mikey O'Keefe, which is even cooler.
Yeah, that is awesome.
No, the best character is Mikey O'Keefe.
Man.
Sorry, Tevis.
I want to change my pick.
Hey, your list isn't complete anyways. We both know it's not. They won't know. Tap, 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 tap.
All right, so I kind of cheated a little bit.
Okay.
This is not the character I think is the best, but because of who played the character, he elevates that character and makes him all the better.
That's fair. So you're going off not likable or you're going off best portrayed,
Best performance.
best performance.
And that's Dickie.
Yeah,
I mean,
Christian Bale.
He's not a good guy. I mean, for what he does to help raise money, pimping out his girlfriend and then robbing the guy that she's blowing, and he's not a good guy. But Christian Bale, again, just elevates everything he's in. So he's my pick.
I get that. That's fair. That's fair. All right. Episode 37. I, Robot. I have NA.
I have the Hansel and Gretel book because without it, fucking Spooner wouldn't know what his job is.
So this was a tough one for me to pick because I don't actually like any of the characters in this movie, but I found one. And again, this is a pick probably because of I like the actor and the performance they give. So my pick for best character in iRobot is Dr. Alfred Lanning.
Oh, really? Okay.
James Cromwell.
James Cromwell. Yeah. I honestly almost picked him. It's just he wasn't in it quite enough for me. But I did something similar. I picked a character based off of the actor that portrayed him.
Del Spooner?
Fuck no. And I picked Sonny, the robot.
They almost went Sonny. I do like Alan Tudyk.
Man, he's so good. Just his voice, the way he can give you just the thrills and the chills and the emotion and the love and
the thrills and the chills.
Oh yeah.
What about the spills?
Oh yeah. Hell yeah. I was spilling all over the place. I don't know what that means.
Don't say that. I don't. No, I don't like that.
And he really, I don't know. He didn't do a whole lot. I guess until the end, really, he kind of saves everybody. But throughout the rest of the movie, he's mostly just being interrogated and running around. But yeah, that's my pick.
Yeah, I almost went Sonny, but James Cromwell, so good.
I couldn't honestly think of another character in that movie
that's worth half a damn.
No.
Maybe I gave some thought to Spooner's grandma.
I honestly, and I take that back. I guess the Spooner's boss. I like.
No, that guy sucks.
I like the actor.
Oh yeah, I like the act, but the character sucks.
Yeah, so I mean that was my thought too. Was actor wise, I'm like, man, I like him. And I cannot think of his name, but he played the president of the robot
of the company. Yeah.
And I cannot think of the actor's name, but he's fantastic because he was in Star Trek and God dang, what's that? 13 Days about the Cuban Missile Crisis.
Stuff,
yeah, he's fantastic. But now I just had to go Sonny.
That's fair. I get that. All right, episode 38, Thor. This one was a difficult pick because as I rewatched this movie for the show, it dawned on me. As of just this movie, I like very few of these characters.
That's fair.
So, in my humble opinion, I think the best character in Thor, in a vacuum, is Dr. Eric Selvig.
That's what I got.
Is it really?
Yeah.
He fought, he drank, he made his ancestors proud, right? He's a scientist, he's smart, he's capable, he's rational. He obviously doesn't believe Thor because he's talking like a crazy person until he cannot deny it, right? And then he goes with it. He's a good guy. He's looking out for Natalie Portman's character like a father figure, but not in a creepy way, as is so often, whether intentionally or unintentionally, that can kind of be the case with these character dynamics. He doesn't do that. He never even toes that line.
No.
And Eric is just awesome. And then throughout his reoccurrence in the Avengers MCU, whatever you want to call it, is great. I love Dr. Eric Selvig.
Everything you said is perfect. Spot on. Yeah, I love that he has Jane's best interest in mind all the time.
All the time.
So, yeah. Eric Selvig.
All right. Episode 39, The Green Mile. My voice is giving out.
I can tell.
I'm going to let you... I got to get a drink of water. Sorry, everyone. My allergies have been going crazy, and my voice is not quite up to where it's supposed to be.
Okay, so for this, I mean, there's a lot of good characters in this movie.
There's a lot of great characters in this movie.
But there's only one John Coffey.
There's like the drink, only not spelled the same. My pick is also John Coffey, because how can it not be?
He is a monster. And just seeing him get off of that the jail car, the bus,
The truck.
I guess it was just a truck.
It was a truck.
And you're seeing him come into the jail cell, and it's like, holy shit, this guy is gonna destroy everybody in this.
You might want to not get in the cell with this one, Paul.
Yeah.
He's a monster. Well, shoot, he can't be any bigger than you, Brutal. And John Coffey towers over Brutal.
Yeah, and he's such a soft-spoken, gentle person. And just to see what he is, and then to see what happens to him at the end, oh my freaking God.
On the day of my judgment, when I stand before God Almighty, what do I tell him when he asks me why I killed one of his genuine miracles? It was my job? You tell the Lord our Father, it was a kindness you done. Goosebumps.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, nope,
Yeah.
no more.
John
Yeah.
Coffey.
John Coffey, we love you.
Episode 40, Ghostbusters. For me, it's always been one character, and it's Peter Venkman. It's Bill Murray. The rest of the cast is fun and likable and enjoyable, but it's the dry asshole sarcasm of Bill Murray / Peter Venkman that carry most of this movie.
That's exactly who I have. I mean, he's everybody's favorite.
He is.
And almost in every movie he's ever been in, he's everybody's favorite. Because it's Bill Murray.
Bill Murray. Wait. Does that include Quantum Mania?
In almost every movie.
Does that include Garfield?
He's everybody's favorite. Almost every movie. And I've not seen or will I ever see Garfield. In almost every movie, Bill Murray is everyone's favorite.
Yeah.
I almost went Egon.
Egon would have been my second pick.
I like Egon a lot.
Yeah.
Man, I do. But just the charm that Pete Venkman has.
And that's what it is, too.
And, man, he turns it up when Sigourney Weaver walks in the room, and it's on from there.
Oh, man. What is that? So I go in, and she's laying on top of the bed, 6 feet above the bed. Or no, she's laying above the covers. 6 feet above the covers.
Such a good movie.
So, yeah. And Peter Venkman, it's where it's at. Anything else you want to touch on as we're talking about our best characters from episodes 31 through 40?
No, I think I hit everything.
La-la-la.
Professor Poopy Pants.
Captain Underpants.
The pants part is right, but it's poopy, not underwear.
I don't think Poopy Pants is ever the best part.
In Captain Underpants, it is, yes.
I don't think it is.
We're going to have to take this to the audience.
There we go. All right. In the comments, Captain Underpants, Professor Poopy Pants. I'm starting to say the word pants too many times, and it's losing its meaning. Who's the best? And let us know your thoughts on any of these movies. What we got wrong, right? Who's your favorite character / best character from each movie? Let us know. All right, Tevis, are you ready to wrap this one up?
Poopy pants. Yes.
I don't want to wrap up your poopy pants again. I told you it crossed a line last time.
Sorry.
Don't drink and binge eat pizza and ice cream, kids. That being said, thank you all for listening. We are Ticket Price Top 10 Edition. I'm Jake, that's Tevis, and we will see you all in the next one. Be good out there. Good night.
Trust your poopy pants.